a tough match. You know, obviously we've played West Texas several times this year, and we knew it would be a good team, and unfortunately it didn't turn out the way we wanted it to.
Was that part of it? Just so much. I mean, you guys know each other so well, so they obviously know what you're going to try to do, and vice versa. And they just were able to execute down the stretch a little bit more.
Well, they executed in the beginning, and in the middle and the end. You know, little things that could have gone either way went the wrong way for us. You know, we passed really well, and we weren't able to terminate a ball. And then when we were scrambling, we made phenomenal plays. You know, and our offense was able to find a corner, something like that. Defensively, we played really well on one end of the ball and just not translate. You know, it was just a tough night, but they never stopped fighting.
Haley, for you, it seemed like, I mean, every single time you had the set, they made sure to have as many hands over to you as possible. And then any scene that they did have, there was a player there. I mean, still 21 kills, but how hard was it tonight just to find some open space?
I think playing a team 4 times as hard as it is, especially when you meet girls like several times in the year. I mean, it was tough for sure. It's disappointing, but that's just how it goes.
And then you guys are able to break through finally in that third set. It seemed like every time you guys got it tied, you just couldn't get that point. You finally get it late. Did you go into that fourth set thinking, okay, now we're here, now we go type deal going into that fourth set?
I mean, we did, but honestly, I was hoping that gave us a little motivation to just finally go on a run like we usually do. But we just never really found a rhythm tonight.
Coach, as far as what W2 did well, it seemed like they took your middles kind of out of the game, and a lot of it could have been the aggressiveness on the serve. But how kind of, I guess, disappointing was it that your middles couldn't come up to kind of open up the outsides as well?
Absolutely. I think that we didn't make great decisions, and they worked hard. They were coming in hard. They wanted the ball. If the set was low, we're swinging. If it's right on where we want it to be, we're tipping. We couldn't catch a break there. But they worked really hard every time because they understand, that a lot of our offense obviously is going to go through Haley, but we have to open up, and create splits, and when you have a setter like Jordan and an outside like Haley, things typically you can find a hole with the two of them, or they don't need a hole, they're just going to create on their own, and it was tough, and both of them were coming in hard, and then they'd score and we'd be in the net, and it's tough, knowing that they're going really hard and they're doing the things that we need them to do, and it's not working out.